Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Division 5, Round 2 in Hungary, not in Monza. I forgot to change that. That's my bad. But we are getting into the game. You're joined by myself, Edge, and with Mr. With Me Teeth as well. How are you doing today, sir?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, absolutely buzzing on a Monday night. It's very good to be back for Round 2. We are obviously getting through the divisions. We had Div 2 and Div 4 last night, and we had Div 1 as well on Saturday night. Obviously, we've got a couple more divs to go, but I think tonight is the race that will define the weekend, in my personal opinion.
Definitely. There's a lot of strong teams here, especially Mercedes, Kick, even the McLarens, Ferraris. Really, anyone could come out on top here.
Absolutely. And I think the main thing to note is after the race last week, our winner, Hey, actually did end up getting a penalty that knocked them off the podium. So, I do want to congratulate TMT Legend before we start on his first win in Rush, from my understanding. It probably wasn't how he wanted it, but he's got it. So I want to congratulate him for that.
I think it was actually TMT's first win in a couple of years. But yeah, good to see him back up there, and have a strong feeling he'd be up there again tonight.
I was about to ask you, do you reckon he'll be up there again tonight? Could he go back to
Definitely.
back? The first time we see a back-to-back winner.
Definitely possible. I know TMT is very quick. I'm not too sure how he is around this track, but also just have to wait and see.
Now, obviously, this is actually the first time this season that we will have full qualifying. So what that means is all 20 drivers will be actually competing for a spot in the top 15 to then hopefully get a spot in the top 10 to then fight for pole.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for it. Probably see a lot of drivers going out on the mediums sort of towards the start, see where their pace stacks up against the other drivers, hoping to try and get into Q2 with just one set of mediums. But yeah,
Well, I'd say,
expect to see
speaking
a
of
lot of softs at
tires,
the end.
let's have a look. You've got... So Tyler's out there on the softs. JG's out there on the mediums. Sick Party and Mudpack are out there on the softs. You've got Vettel and Tudor who are out on the softs. Swift who's out on the softs. Wildcard Merc and Cross Eyes are out on the soft. And Matty is out on the mediums. So softs might be the option here.
Yeah, but if you have a lap that's maybe not too great on the softs, then that kind of puts you in the mud for the rest of your laps if you try and go on that set
Absolutely.
again. But yeah,
Sorry, no, that's all good. I didn't want to interrupt you. We will actually go on board with JJ Gamer for the first lap around Hungary. Did you want to take it away or did you want me to?
guess I will.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
No, it's good. You take it.
All right. Here is JJ Gamer. He mounted that curb at turn 1, coming to turn 2 now. Very hard to get right. You don't really want to touch that inside curb there. Turn 3, try and cut as much as possible. You can use that runoff a bit to the left. Coming to turn 4, very tricky. Don't always have to brake there. Looks like JJ kept it off the brakes. Again, a very difficult corner. And then this chicane, again, very difficult. You don't really want to mount the first one, but you do want to mount the second one. Coming into this very tricky part now, there's left and then right, and then left again, and then right again. That looks pretty good from JJ Gamer. Onto the little straight. Coming into the third sector now. Mounts that inside curb, which you do really want to do. Get off that outside entry curb. And then come around the final corner. Looks like a pretty good lap so far, burning all the battery up to the start-finish line, and he goes across with a 117.1.
Tyler actually goes across with a 15.6. We did actually see, I think it was Six Party had actually spun. Wildcard Merc goes on to a 17.2. Tudor goes second with a 15.9.
Yeah, Tudor.
Swift goes fifth with a 17.2. And it looks like Mudpack goes second with, or third actually, with a 15.8
Oh,
now.
wow.
And Cross Eyes gets a 14.9.
Cross Eyes has absolutely smashed everyone so far. It's 7 tenths to P2. We've got some cars coming around to finish their laps. We've got SJ that's gone ninth fastest. It looks like we've also got, I didn't see who that was. We've got Matty that's gone sixth fastest. And looks like Krondog is just starting his lap now, but he is on none. So not too sure what's happened there, unless he's forgotten his battery. Right, we've got the Haas of
Sorry about
NZT
that.
Chef, who sets a 16.0, and Drift right behind, who also sets a 16.0. It's looking pretty close at the moment, apart from Cross Eyes, who's way out in front.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've kind of already got our pole, possibly. I don't know if he's going to be able to replicate that, but that's a huge lap from Cross Eyes there. He's definitely been practicing. You can
Definitely.
absolutely tell
It's
that.
around my pace, honestly. But yeah, apart from Cross Eyes, it's looking pretty close. We've got some other drivers who are just either starting or finishing their laps. JJ Gamer is on none, but also on 100%, coming up to turn 1 now, so I'm not too sure what has happened, if anything at all. We've also got Krondog finishing his lap. He goes 12th fastest on the mediums with a 117.3.
SJ's just coming across the line now. Stays P14 with a 17.5. I don't know if this track agrees with SJ at the moment. This isn't the pace that I expected out of the McLarens, but it's the pace I'm getting. I have a feeling they might come back out to do the soft runs. But I wouldn't be
Like they will.
surprised. Vettel is pushing now. He really wants to shorten that time. Let's keep an eye on him as he goes through the technical sector. Goes purple in sector 2. You really want to attack this curb. He looks like he just glances it. Going around past the second final corner of the double 180. Swings it to the outside. Cuts back into the apex. Almost hitting that wall. We'll just keep an eye on him as we monitor going through it. Crossing the line. And it's a 16.1. Not really
Did not improve.
Do we think that the track is optimal for quali at the moment? Because it doesn't seem like we're getting the times we expected.
Not. I don't think so. Yeah, really, there's a lot of track evolution here. Especially because it's a pretty short track. There's going to be cars going everywhere on track, really. For a lot of the sessions, so you might just have to wait to the end, do a lap, and
yeah.
I mean,
we did see in Div 4 and Div 2, the track does ramp up pretty quickly with quali, but it's just the question of when's the best time to come out for that, do you reckon? Because obviously going in Q1, you've got 20 cars on the track, so your best time would be as the timer hits 0. Whereas you've got 15 and 10, and it's not really keeping as much grip on the track as the 20 cars going around would. So really sort of depends. Everyone's laying down rubber. TMT has gone fastest in the second sector. Yet to set a lap.
Just going to say that JJ Gamer has gone purple in the second sector. Coming out of the second last corner, had a bit of a moment. It looks like it's just coming into the pits.
JJ Gamer and Sig Party has just started a lap as well. Deadminer will set a 15.9 and go 5th fastest. Krondog has actually jumped up there as well with a 15.9 himself, matching the time of Vettel. That is crazy. SJ is coming into the pits. Deadminer is coming around the track now. I think he's one of the last few we'll see lap. You've also got Dante and Eminem, who's just started a lap as well. Minmay's out on the mediums whiff. Is that a call that we should have been expecting, or is that not?
Yeah, Minmay hasn't really done a lap yet in this qualifying session, so might be looking to get the best track evolution out of those tyres at this time. But yeah, might just be doing a couple laps come into the pits, and then go out again on the softs at the end.
We'll see where Damino goes with a 16.5. He's not going to be happy with that in the danger zone at the moment. Swift is the first driver to be outside the top 15 with a lap time at the moment, with a 17.3. Williams not having a good weekend at the moment. P14 and P15 as JJ improves. Oh, Swift improves, sorry. And Sick Party goes 13th. Putting Swift back in that position of he might be eliminated.
Yeah,
Just
the
keep an eye on
Williams
Dante.
not in a great position right now, as that was wildcard Merc that's just gone 12th fastest.
Absolutely.
Drop him
Dante
down
has
even
just gone 5th.
Whoa!
Whoa, where's that come from, good sir? Minmay has invalidated, so I think he's going to be pushing again.
That was on his out lap, so now he's on a lap.
Cool, awesome, thank you. We got a couple of messages
See where he
from XD Lamb saying, let's go Williams and Sick Party, and then Wogjet saying, up the Williams. I think they might need to come up a bit, because otherwise they're getting eliminated at the moment.
Yeah, not looking too good for the Williams, but
Obviously, only still a bit of time left, but we are getting there.
just going back to Lamb's message, Sick Party, I think this is his first race in Rush, apart from the reserve program. But I think he is definitely one to look out for. Minmay has a bit of a moment. But yeah, Sick Party, I've seen him, and he is looking pretty quick.
Do you know who is looking pretty quick at the moment? Minmay. I've just been
Minmay,
watching
even
his...
with that moment.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've been watching his lap. I think we might be on for a good lap here from Minmay. Obviously
Around the final corner there.
representing the kicks at the moment. Oh,
See where he
16.
goes.
Ooh, maybe it wasn't that quick.
That was on the mediums, to be fair.
That was on the mediums, but I think he might need to come in and pip the softs.
There's plenty of time to do that.
I have a feeling the cutoff at the moment is a 15.9. So I would say the top 8 are safe at the moment.
Yeah,
But
that seems pretty fair.
you'd want to get out there pretty quickly. Now that there's not that many people on
Yeah.
the track.
Yeah, you could either go out now or you could wait until the very end. Like you said before, getting that the best track condition.
I think it's going to mix between the two at the moment.
Yeah. I know if you go out at about 4 minutes, leave the garage at about 4 minutes, if you have enough fuel, you should be able to go around again if you invalidate or anything like that. But guess we'll just have to see. It looks like Bangla is starting a lap.
Yeah, he's just started his
Also
lap.
got JJ finishing his lap. Still on the mediums, unless he comes into the pits.
No.
It's like he can't make up
Ooh.
his mind. He doesn't know where he's going.
Yeah. I think he'll cross the line here, and then this will be where he goes into the pits, probably.
Yeah, he really hugged that inside line there.
I've only just realised fucking Broncos in third. What is with Aston Martin and picking good drivers in Div 5? First Hey and now bucking Bronco. Watanabe, what are you doing
Bronco
here?
a full-time driver? I think he is.
I don't actually know. Let me check that.
I
If he's not, he will be.
He is. He is.
He is. This is
He
the
is
first
signed
race
with
as well.
Aston Martin.
Oh. Watanabe, what are you cooking and where can I find it? That's crazy. Just go back on board Bangla, who is coming around the final two corners here.
He's got cross eyes in front of him, but looks like
Might
he's
get a
out
bit of a
the
toe.
way.
But it will be the tiniest toe down here. Burning absolutely everything. He's used all of his deployment. Goes fourth fastest
Ooh.
with a 15.8. Ferrari, you're cooking today.
I
So that
feel
would-
like that'll be safe. Should
Yeah.
be.
I have a
Should be
feeling
safe.
that is safe. Looks like JJ is actually coming into the pits now. Swift is starting his lap. And I think that is also TMT Legend is following as well. So we'll have a look at Swift's lap. The first one... Oh, no, sorry. We'll go to Demina's lap, who's actually pitting. Never mind. We'll go to Swift.
We'll go on board with Swift.
Actually, no. We'll go to Sick Party. Because he's going to be the first of the bottom 5 to actually set a lap. Now, he does have enough time here to actually get through a few laps. I do want to stress that. We'll hide the tower for the moment while we watch this lap.
It's gone off the track, but it's still valid.
Yeah. I think it's because he loses time there. SJ doesn't feel safe. He's out. Banglabai is probably coming into the pits, and Cross Eyes wants to improve on that time. He does not need to at all. He's definitely safe. He could have done how you say he got retired. What's happened with the Ferrari there?
That.
Whoa!
Time from Cross Eyes. Oh wow, what has happened there?
Sick Party's running to the back of him, and that's got Banglabai a 5-place grid penalty.
I did not see what happened.
Neither. I think he was stopped in the pit lane. I think we had a Singapore situation. Banglabai, because Sick Party's gone into him as he's gone to the pit lane. Okay. So I have a feeling we've had a Div 6 Singapore incident there. I would not be surprised if we did.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a very weird pit lane here. Comes very late. As it looks like we've got the McLaren of SJ just finishing his lap. He's gone purple in sector 2. So at the moment, it's looking like a very good lap from SJ.
I think everyone's going purple in sector 2.
Well, I'm just on board with SJ. As he goes second fastest, see?
Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. I was about to say, I think everyone has gone. I think everyone we switched to has gone purple in sector 2. So I'm not necessarily believing sector 2 anymore, but sure.
Got to believe on us, SJ. SJ is very quick.
Yeah, I'm still shocked at the gap between SJ and Cross Eyes though. Almost 6 tenths in that gap. Over 6 tenths actually. That is
and then
ridiculous.
Oh, as Crondog goes second fastest.
Oh, that is so close. Crondog.
Wow.
That is so close. All right. We have a battle on our hands.
Yeah. With that Cross-Eyes lap before, it looks like he set a time that was 1/1000th slower than the time that he set at the start of Q1.
That means he'll be able to replicate it.
Don't know if those were old tyres. I think they were old tyres.
All right. Swift is out. He's going to be our first out as he comes into the pit lane.
He is out.
Dante has finished. Tyler's retired. Cross Eyes is finished. So we've got 4 confirmed drivers that are locking themselves in. Dante thinks he's safe. Swift cannot improve. So that will be him gone.
I've just seen Crondog cutting the chicane in the middle sector. Maybe trying to get a better lap.
He hasn't
or get to the line just in time. He's out of the way of the other cars, but that is against the rules to cover the track in qualifying, so that may be looked at if that was on the stream.
It was not on the stream, so he's gotten away with it. But he's pitting anyway. Well, I think he's settled that. So the top 3 or the top 4 are locked in. Yeah, SJ's retired. Mudpack's not going back out. Dante's not going back out.
Minmay's crossing the line with 10 seconds left to start his lap.
Oh, it's close.
Leaving it very late. There's a Red Bull as well, it looks like.
Maddie goes third.
That's Maddie. Okay.
Who's next?
Good lap for Maddie.
It'll be Tudor across the line. Who's 4.5 tenths up.
Can he possibly put this in P5? P6.
P6. We've got the Astons. Drift goes third.
Drift.
Oh no. Wildcard's retired.
Oh, I don't know
Drift stays
if
8th.
Chef would be safe.
Vettel goes 9th.
Chef might be in trouble here.
That would be. Demino's invalidated, so he's out. Sick Party stays 16th, so he's out. So we've got JJ Gamer and
Minmay's invalidated. Minmay's invalidated. He's out in Q1.
Alright, it is just JJ Gamer. Has Wildcard Merc actually pulled off an absolute strategy and and retired when he should have. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that glitch. Let's have a look. Across the line, goes P18, but is eliminated. So, for the first session of full qualifying in Rush Div 5, your eliminations are Sick Party, Damino, JJ Gamer, Minmay, and Swift. Damino being out is huge.
Yeah.
We were so close to having Chef eliminated as well, which I don't think would have been a good result for the Haas. But I think he's happy on how close. Alright, well, let's see if we can get these drivers in to do interviews. And I'll get the results for this one. Let's see if we can get some interviews running while we wait for the Kicks Albers to hurry up and put Minmay in the pits.
Yeah, just keep wasting everyone's tyres. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. Drink off.
What'd you call me?
Huh? I didn't say anything.
What'd you call me?
I'm trying to get these drivers in. Oh yeah, I forgot. Banglabai has a 5-place grid penalty. That's not good.
Yes, he does.
At Minmay, at Damino, and then at Sick Party.
So, in Q1, we've got Sick Party, Damino, JJ Gamer, Minmay. Did I say Minmay twice?
No.
Maybe.
No, that's fine. I've got it on stream.
And Swift.
I'm about to say it's on stream.
Good point.
I'm just hoping this goes to second qualifying because I panicked.
Yes, it does.
It does go to second qualifying?
Yes, it does.
Yes! Okay, cool. I panicked.
I did see something saying lobby updated though, so I'm not too sure what that's about.
No, Q2. We're good. Awesome. So, top 15. All fighting for a spot in the top 10. Surely, Cross Eyes and Chrome Dog are a shoo-in for that, right?
They should be. But
Yeah.
you never know if they can recreate it exactly, go quicker.
Exactly.
Or they might just bottle their laps.
We will actually switch over because we do have JJ Gamer in the comms box. How are you doing today, good sir?
Hello, I'm doing pretty good so far. How about you guys?
Yeah, doing alright. Obviously Q1, first time doing full qualifying in Div 5. So it's a bit of a new change. How are you finding it so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, especially track like Hungary where I'm not the best. I wasn't expecting to get out pretty much, but I was in the Division 4 race last night as a reserve and I qualified 19th there, but I had a decent race, so I'm just hoping for the same today.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on you. You are one to sort of get up from where you were in qualifying to where you are in the race, so it's definitely good to keep an eye out on you. I'll pass you over to Whiff if he has any questions about, like, was there some strategy or is there something sort of that we're looking out for that we should expect from you in the race?
Yeah,
Alright,
g'day JJ.
G'day.
Yeah, basically what Edge was just saying, what's your strategy for the race? Like maybe tyre wise or maybe try and slow some other people down for your teammate? Or
Yeah, so I'm like obviously depending on where me and my teammate end up, say at the end of the first lap will depend on the strategy, but might as well just stick to the same thing that I did in the Division 4 race where, you know, I just stick to my own race and hope for the best, hope for any incidents that happen, you know, in lap 1, turn 1 or wherever else on track.
sounds like a good idea. Yeah, obviously a very difficult track to overtake on. But yeah, hope it works out for you.
All right, thank you.
No worries. And we do actually have your driver in here. In FTR Minmay. So I'll actually let you take this away because I want to hear what you say.
Alright, g'day Minmay.
Hello.
I saw you in Quali. It was looks like you're improving quite a bit. And then you invalidated. Looks like you're in sector 2.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Just I was obviously down low in the running of the pack, and I just pushed a little bit too hard, putting pressure on myself, and I just didn't give myself enough time through the session, so I felt like I needed to go to the limits, obviously, and I just overstepped that boundary just then. So, big shame.
Yeah. Obviously, what I said to JJ applies to you as well. Very difficult track to overtake on. So, yeah, just be very careful and hope something happens in front.
Yeah, I mean, from my experience of doing all of the Hungary races in here in previous seasons and stuff like that, there's always chaos. So I've still got hopes up for a good race here. I know my pace is a lot better than what I showed in qualifying just then, and I feel like my race pace is definitely a stronger suit for me over qualifying at the moment. And so I'm not too bothered about it right now. It's just trying to get stuck into it and not making mistakes, as Bucking Bronco is just
I was about to say,
absolutely
big
wall
crash
there.
from
Sorry,
Bucking
I'm doing
Bronco
some
there. No, you're all good.
commentating here for
Big
you
crash
boys.
from Bucking Bronco there as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened there. I think he's got wing damage.
It's going
Lucky
backwards.
not to be out though.
He's just lost it on the exit of the corner there.
The other way of the other cars.
Yeah, he's pulling off to the side.
There we are. Anyway, yeah, just trying to keep my nose clean. No clutch breaking into turn one, and I'll be all right. I'm still positive for a strong result here. So yeah, I won't be getting my head down too much as it's frustrating, and it's a poor choice, a poor mistake to make for a more seasoned driver. Those are mistakes that won't be happening often. So, I'll move forward and make sure that I don't let it happen again and learn from it. And hopefully there'll be some better qualifying performances from me for the rest of the season.
All right. Well, good luck in the race, and I will pass you over to Edge if he has got any questions.
Yeah. How you doing, Mime?
Oh, I mean, obviously, quite a bit better previous times, but yeah, no, not the greatest right now, but we'll see at the end of the race. The race is the telling result.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you don't get points in qualifying anymore, so I get where you're coming from. Obviously, we've raced each other, so I fully expect that you'll make some moves happen. So I'm just sort of thinking, in your head, do you have an aim here? Like, are you going like, I still want top 10 and maybe top 5, maybe in a podium? Or you just kind of like, we'll just see how the race goes?
I mean, I'm one who doesn't like to talk about it too much before anything happens. I don't want to gas myself up or put myself down before a race. So I usually like to see what happens here. But I'm feeling strong. I feel like I'll be further forward than where I've qualified. Hopefully I'll be in the tour driver of the day in a top 10 or 5 result. I feel like obviously there will be some people on track that are quicker than me, but not all the time you need to be the fastest on track. You just need to be smart and not pick up penalties or get into any trouble, and things might fall into place. So we're looking positive, and hopefully things can be more positive by the end of the race, and hopefully I'll be in here talking to you boys for a good reason.
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to it, mate. You've got to give that Mercedes team a bit of a challenge, don't you?
That sounds like a great plan, eh? Yeah, that's the aim. Targets on the back. So yeah, we'll see what we can do to those boys. Try and throw them off a little bit.
Absolutely. I do want to mention Tyler has just gone 4th, and Vettel is in 10th. Speaking of Mercedes, every driver set a track or set a lap except for Bucking Bronco, who did have that incident while we were doing the interviews. So we're just waiting to see, because he's currently on an out lap. But I do want to thank both JJ and Midmay for joining the comps box so we can actually do those interviews. This is now a feature of what we're doing, especially with the longer qualifyings. So the plan is that hopefully we'll have all 5 in here and we'll spend Q2 sort of interviewing them, and then The next 5 that are eliminated will be Q3, and then obviously we'll go into the race from there. But I do want to, again, thank you to JJ and Minmay if you guys are still watching or are still in the comms box for joining. So thank you for that. Awesome. Cool. Just keep an eye on Bucking Bronco here, who is actually on a lap. And I think he's actually the only one on a lap as well, being that he did have that accident happen. Just keep an eye on Tyler. Yep.
Sorry, I just wanted to point out that Drift has actually gone 6th fastest. I think at the time it was 5th fastest with a 15.5 on mediums.
On mediums?
On
Oh my
mediums.
God. That is mediums.
That is
concerning.
mediums.
That is very concerning. Where's he pulled that from? Excuse me?
I'm not too sure. I think they were back-to-back laps, I believe. But
we go
that's kind of come out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, that is his best. Bucking Bronco has gone purple in the second sector.
Just about to say that.
Again, I'm not trusting it completely, but we'll see.
I'm trusting it. I think it's going to go 3rd fastest. That's my prediction.
I reckon 5th. I reckon he'll either go above Drifts by 1 or 2. Let's have a look.
3rd fastest. Burning all the battery.
He goes 2nd.
Close enough.
You know what? I'll give that to you. He's gone 2nd.
I'll give the point
fastest.
to me.
Tyler is on a lap as well, in 5th fastest, and he's validated. Cool.
Also got Dante Eminem finishing his lap.
I reckon he goes 7th. I reckon he beats
6th. Not much battery.
Nah.
9th. Just got enough time to go back out, but
does.
that's looking like a bit of trouble there.
I think there's a few shocks here, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Because if qualifying was to end, we would have TMT Legend, our previous race winner, 2nd place in Vettel, Matty AU, SJ, and Wildcard Merc all knocked out in Q2. That is crazy.
I'm pretty sure SJ was saying that he doesn't like this track, so this may be one of his weak spots.
It didn't feel like his weaker track last season when him and I were battling, and I like this track. So it certainly didn't seem like it.
There's a whole division difference between you two.
Now there is.
But there is now, yeah.
And people are still questioning it.
We've got Tudor coming out of the pits as Wildcard Merc starting his lap. I hope he gets out of the way. Oh. It looks somewhat fine.
Yeah, it looks fine
very,
from my side of it.
Very difficult part of the track to let someone past. The line is going left and right.
2/10 quicker.
And he's... Yep. Taking the words out of my mouth again.
Rain's coming. Are we going to get a wet qualifying?
When?
Well, Sammy and Dynasty just said rain's coming.
Yep, when's the rain?
When is the rain? I can't see. It looks sunny as the hell out of my window.
0 minutes.
0 minute. It's... Where? I still see the sun. So Q3 potential. Okay. So potentially Q3. So we might have a wet qualifying in Q3. At the very least next quali. Okay.
Just to point out, Wildcard Merc, I think it was 7/10 quicker with the purple sector 2.
And he's got P10. That's actually knocked Chef down. Who hasn't come out yet.
He'll probably come out a bit later.
I can see Dante Eminem is getting ready to come out, but Crondog, Banglabai, Bucking Bronco haven't come out either. Cross Ice has gone quicker. He's going quicker. This man is going for a Grand Slam. I am telling you this now. If Cross Eyes gets a Grand Slam, I will be beside myself. And he doesn't go faster. Never mind.
He's just slower again. But again, I think those are used tyres, I believe.
I would hope so.
There's a Red Bull. He's just slowing down, but that's not somewhere you want to slow down. Lucky Cross Eyes isn't on a lap.
SJ is on a lap and he's 2/10 quicker. Kachow has said, now I feel slow. Or I feel slow now. Yeah. I can see how you feel that. I feel slow now. I feel very slow considering my best is a 17. SJ's gone 7/10 quicker. Currently. That would put him P9.
Just to
Just.
see where Tudor goes. Tudor's finishing a lap.
Doodle's
Goes
gone
fastest.
Oh my god.
That's what I mean when I say kick on top.
Uh,
But we've also got SJ. Can he beat that?
He's gone
No.
6th. With the 15, 3,
He
3,
might
4.
be
Mudpack
better
has
than-
gone 3rd. Let's have a look, because I think this is TMT Legend crossing the line. Goes P9. Wildcard Merc is out.
Wow.
Yep. So that
Chef's
is
starting a lap now.
both Alpines out. Drift has actually just been knocked down.
Matty has gone 7th fastest.
Matty's 7th fastest.
SJ's in 8th.
SJ is in 8th.
Vettel's looks like Vettel's just finished a lap. He's in 10th.
Boys.
Telemann Davies just finished a lap. He's in 9th.
Boys.
Mercedes, both of the Mercedes are in trouble.
Boys.
There's not enough time to get it
Vettel's in
around.
trouble.
Vettel is out in qualifying.
I don't think he's
In
out.
Q2,
but- Oh, he is out.
11th,
Yeah.
he is out.
He is out. Drift has gone 3rd. Who's next? I think that'd be Tudor crossing the line.
It is no.
So SJ is out, or SJ's in 9th, sorry.
SJ's just barely out.
Mudpack is
barely
out.
safe.
So the next to cross the line will be TMT Legend.
Mudpack is safe. He's coming into the pits. TMT Legend still
Just
has
keep
a
an
lot
eye.
of battery.
I'm going to keep an eye on Wildcard Merc here because he has just come out with no time. And if he cuts the track, SJ is retired from the session.
NZT Chef is finishing his lap now. If he goes anywhere above
TMT's
9th or
out.
10th fastest, the both of the Mercedes are out. NZT
Chef goes
Chef
13th.
is out. 2 Mercedes coming around.
Toodle's retired.
Toodle's definitely safe. Telemann Davey coming into the pits. We've got the Aston
just
fucking
Dante.
Bronco.
It's just Dante.
See what Dante does. He's down on his time though. He's not improving.
Nah. All right.
Oh, Telemann Davey
Chef
just
is on a hot
barely
lap.
gets through.
Chef is still on a hot lap.
Is he?
He's in hot lap. He has no ERS.
But he's 6/10 down on his time.
I think he's going for
So-
it. I think he's just seeing if he can improve. He may as well.
Might just be some final
Let's see
Final
if he's got final energy to
shot
push.
into nowhere.
Yeah, hoping something sticks. He's
Forgot
5
the
tenths
saying.
up on his time, or 5 tenths down on this time.
I mean, he's improved in Sector 1, but
Can he get 5 tenths in this corner?
doesn't look
Nah,
like it as it comes
he's
into the
pitting.
pits.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get... So, bottom 5 is Vettel, Team T Legend, Chef, Dante, and Wildcard Merc. So, let's get them in to do some interviews. Yay!
Did that have you stressing, Edge? With the 2 Mercedes very close to being dropped out.
Absolutely. That got me very nervous.
That's why I love doing these commentating these races.
Team T Legend.
Very, very close.
Hey, it's 1-for-1 at the moment. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, fair enough.
Your guy got knocked out in Q1.
That was unlucky. Vettel finished his lap.
I'm pretty sure Min May did too.
No, Min-May invalidated.
Ah, yeah, fair. Okay.
Mm.
Who is last? Wildcard Merc.
Really good
that
lap
is
from
Lord.
Toodle there though.
Lord. Sorry, we will go through this. I've just also got to send off the message for this. Yeah, no, Tudor coming out of nowhere and taking that position. Drifts is 1/10 off Cross Eyes. Why are people setting
Wow.
faster times but not getting past Cross Eyes unless it's by at least 400ths? What is going
Cross
on?
is looking very strong here.
Absolutely, he is. This is ridiculous. All right, we will start off the interviews with the Mercedes driver of VLT Vettel. Mate, what happened?
G'day, boys. This track's terrible. That's what happened.
Yeah, no, you were saying this in the week. You didn't like this track. So what? Because I know who your engineer is. It is Dynasty, who did really well in Div 4. Is he not? Is there something wrong with him? Is it something wrong with the track? Are you just not used to it? Is the setup not good? What's going on? I'm trying to figure this out.
I just don't like the track. No,
Alright.
the
Fair enough.
setup's alright. No, the track's terrible. Hence why it's Monaco without walls. Sector 1, 2, and 3 are terrible. I couldn't. If I could get rid of one track on the calendar, it'd be this one.
I actually kind of have to agree.
Oh, hello. Who's this?
Thank you,
This
Dante.
is this is,
Oh, Dante. Okay,
this is
cool.
Evan.
No. This is Lord Darth Taylor.
Oh, and it's the Lord Taylor. Okay, that's fine.
Well,
Sorry.
Merc.
That's good. Sorry, we'll just finish up with Vettel's interview. That honestly scared the crap out of me, so thank you for that. I'll pass you over to Whiff just for any passing comments, Vettel, in terms of this one.
G'day, Vettel.
G'day, Whiff.
That looked like not the best pace from you, as I've seen. What was that? Just not a great lap from you, or
Well,
What was going
it
on?
Was, well, Q1 I used 2 set of softs, and then with Q2 I used at the start of it the old set, and then at the end I got on a fresh set, and on the fresh set I was 6/10 up and still failed to get in the top 10. So that just sums up my pace around this track. So good luck, the other boys. Hopefully I don't cause a collision, but
this
no
time?
promises. Um, but no, I'm not looking forward to the race, but we'll get the job done hopefully, and hopefully Tyler can bring home a good qualifying spot.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for that one.
You
I
can
do
only
also want to
hope.
point out, Dynasty, you lied to us, because apparently it's meant to be raining.
No, it did say it was going to
Okay,
rain.
okay. Because I was about to say, I'm being lied to at the moment. It is
No, it does-
sunny
it's-
as much as it can be.
It said it was going to rain during Q3 as well.
I think it might be the start of the race, maybe.
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 We'll see.
Maybe, we'll see.
Alright. Good luck on comms, boys.
Alright,
Good luck,
cheers,
Vettel.
boss.
Alright, bye bye.
Alrighty, let's go to... Who's next? Hold on a second, I'm trying to get my list up. We've got a chef. Winner of Driver of the Day last week.
Hey boys, how you doing?
Good, mate. Are you the same as Vettel? It's just sort of like, don't like this track, don't want to do it kind of thing? Or is it sort of just like something went wrong in that Q2?
Not my favorite track in the world. But yeah, just I made a couple of mistakes, went deep in a couple of points. I still reckon there was maybe another couple of tenths there, but I don't think I would have gotten to the top 10, maybe just outside, but it is what
Alright.
it is.
That's fair. Are we expecting to see another Driver of the Day performance from you then?
We'll see how many accidents there are, and if I can stay out of them. Mid-pack is a scary place on T1. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like consistency is my thing. So if I can stay consistent, stay out of trouble, anything's possible.
No worries. Well, I'll pass you over to Whiff. I've just seen we had a yellow flag, and I was just checking to see if we had a crash, but we're good. Whiff, you got any questions for Chef here?
Yeah. Chef, obviously, driver of the day in Monza. Are you kind of just focused on race pace than quali pace? Like maybe you make your way through the field or
Yeah,
something like that?
qualifying is always my weakness, to be honest. Race pace is sort of where my strengths are. I sort of build into a race as well. The more comfortable I get. So, yeah. So I'm hoping that the race pace is there. We'll see where everybody else is. That's a hard thing with these races. Is you're blind. You only sort of got your teammate and as you can see, Cross Eyes is the GOAT around here at the moment. So he's not much of a measuring stick for me because he's just mashed me all over the track during our practice runs. So we'll see where everyone else is at, but I do believe there's going to be accidents. People are going to go out when those tires start to go off. I think you'll see some silly mistakes as well. So maybe a couple of safety cars, right place, right time sort of situation, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's seems like the main plan for everyone. Just to say in this instance. But yeah, good luck in the race, mate.
Thank you very much, boys.
No worries. No, we'll just have to speed up a couple of interviews just because we are getting close. We do have 6.5 minutes left. Who have we got next? We've got Lord Darth Taylor, P15.
Hey, how we doing tonight?
Good.
How we
How are
doing
you?
tonight? I mean, I had an abysmal week. I'm honestly more happy with this qualifying than I was last week. Last week was just abysmal.
Yeah, it seems like you're getting your pace sort of up there. Is that what we should be expecting over the season? Is that the quality pace is going to start getting a bit better?
The pace should be slowly picking up throughout the season. It's just like as I get more comfortable with the car. I'm not used. I've not used to Alpine yet. It's a little bit shorter wheelbase, so it's have to get used to adjusting my driving style. And I'm gonna have to agree with everybody else. It's not the most pleasant track, but it is what it is. It's a track on the calendar. We have to race it. So best result we can get.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't everyone's favorite track. It's not.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be out of the loop here. But Monaco is actually my favorite racetrack, to believe it or not. But I don't mind the track. It's the fact that like it's just really tight. It's gonna be interesting to work its way through the field. But I feel like the setup I have is more towards race pace rather than qualifying.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be good.
Yeah, qualifying is not my strongest suit. Rather, like I try to focus on more race pace because of Parc Ferme. So I just have the setup ready for the race.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry to interrupt this, but Crossless has just gone fastest with a 14.67.
Ooh.
Did say that.
I think I'm kind of inclined to agree with Chef. Crossless is the GOAT of Hungary at the moment because I don't think anyone's beating that. If they do, I'd be surprised. But yeah, I'll pass you over to Whiff just in case he has any questions in regards to this one. But I think we should be good.
Yeah, just to kind of cut this a bit short. Yeah, so you think you're going to be a bit quicker in the race?
Well, I mean, we'll see. Like, only time will tell. I mean, I'm starting in like deep in the pack, so it's going to be an interesting turn one. Hopefully, I can get a decent launch and don't get punted by the people who can't been missing the braking zones. But we'll see.
Yeah, well, excited to see it, and yeah, good luck in the race.
You too. You guys have fun in the box. Don't have too much fun.
We'll try not to.
No.
And lastly, we'll kick over to Dante Eminem. Mate, how you doing?
What's up, team? Yeah, good, mate, good. Yeah, to cut it real short, just to remove all the questions, I made a mistake coming onto the back straight, so no traction, no ERS, nothing to be able to get out of there. So went from 6 tenths up to down 2 tenths. So shit happens, and see how the race goes.
Speaking
Yeah.
of down 2/10, Dogs has just smashed Cross-Eyes time by 2/10.
Yep. I just saw that. My hands immediately went up. Like, what is going on? Where were these times in Q1 and Q2? Why are we throwing them out in Q3? Guys, come on. Yeah, no, thank you for that, Dante. But that is, I know I'm not trying to cut it short, but yeah.
No, enjoy the race. Hope you have fun, and hope I do too.
No worries. I hope to see you in the top 10.
Will do.
Good luck, man.
Oh, good. So, again, thank you for doing all those interviews to Dante Eminem. We've got Vettel, we had Lord Darth Taylor, and we also had... I have a really bad memory. Give me a second. I have a really bad memory. Do we have TMT? No, Chef. Chef. I forgot about Chef. My apologies. Thank you for all popping in for an interview. Obviously, as that's happened, we've actually had Cross-Eyes set a lap of 14.67, and Chrome Dog beat that with a 14.477. I don't know what's going on anymore in Div 5. I think that's fair to say. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I just saw Banglabai and SJ go side by side, so yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on in Div 5. Maybe one of them wants to slipstream, maybe. But Banglabai doesn't have too much battery.
Yeah. Does want the slipstream. I forgot to turn this on. There we go.
We have still got some cars in the pits. That would be Telemann Davey. He's done in qualifying.
Yeah, Telemann Davies. Yeah, he will stay 4th. I don't think we'll see Crone Dog again. And I don't think we'll see Drifts. Yeah, no, they're done. They're not out yet, so they're done. Alright. So, Tyler and Drifts P4. Sorry, P4 and P5 at the moment. Two-door gets across the line. Cross-Eye should have enough time to get across the line as Tyler Davies is now retired. I think he might be happy with his P4. We'll just keep an eye on SJ, who will be actually the first one to cross the line. Mudpack has gone into the pits as well, so he can't improve. So SJ will be the first to improve. Banglabai is right behind him as well. SJ rocking the... Is that red, purple, and orange? That is.
It looks like it, yeah.
It's a very interesting helmet design from SJ. Obviously, one of the more popular drivers in Rush, because he does do a different helmet every single time. So, we'll keep an eye on him, and then we'll also keep a Banglabai as well, who's right behind him.
Let's see where they go then.
So
SJ comes around the final corner now.
P8. Banglabai will go P8. Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Bucking Bronco Matty finishing a lap.
I was about to say Bucking Bronco has invalidated. Matty doesn't improve. Chrome Dog's done.
Not improve.
Drift's done. Mudpack's done. Bucking Bronco is done.
Got two-door. Two-door's 6/10 up.
Two-door goes 4th.
Ooh.
Very close. So
wow.
I think we're set on pole because I think SJ and Banglabai are done.
Not yet. We've got Cross-Eyes.
No, but I'm saying Banglabai and SJ are done. I think Matty's done. Cross-Eyes will be the last one. He's 1.56. 0.156 up in his time.
The purple just sector 2.
Again, not trusting it, but purple sector 2.
Oh no.
Could this be the nail in the coffin for the McLaren team? They've had a shred of confidence. Cross-Eyes comes across the line. Goes fastest!
Ooh.
With a 1:14.351.
Jesus.
That is big.
Is...
that is a
Is
statement.
that the quickest we've seen? I think that's the quickest we've seen tonight.
In Div 5, yes.
Yes.
That's actually a good point. Banglabai does have a 5-place grid penalty, so he will actually drop down to 14th. Which actually means that I think it's NZT, Dante Eminem, Vettel, and Swift will all jump up a position.
Yeah, but we've got SJ and Banglabai still going side by side. As he
why?
Off. I don't know.
What is going on? Don't hit. Banglabai's out of fuel. I don't know why they're going side by side. But yeah, Cross-Eyes on pole.
So... yeah, as Saint said in chat, nice eyes. So,
oh, thank you.
I don't know.
Very
if
sweet.
Yeah.
I'm taking it as a compliment to us. Flying Kiwi, you said up the arse.
Up the kicks. Yeah.
Yeah, well, kicks in 4th.
Where's Mercedes?
5th.
Mercedes behind. Yeah, that's right.
The other one's 10th. Where's the other kick?
Shh. But
yeah, no, fair enough.
The kicks will make it back in the race, I'm sure.
Aston Martin bouncing back though, that is big. After losing Hey. Bucking Bronco showing up and getting 7th. That is huge. That is not a drive I was expecting to see today. So we'll just run through the order. So Cross-Eyes on pole, Chrome Dogs in 2nd, Madeo is in 3rd, Two Doors in 4th, Tyler Davies in 5th, Drift HSK is in 6th, Bucking Bronco 86 in 7th, Mudpack in 8th, Banglabai in 9th, and Zagovna in 10th. Remembering that Bang Levi does have that 5-place grid penalty, which doesn't show up here. Sick. He does have a 5-place grid penalty. Is going to rain for the race? I hope so. Looking at the clouds, wouldn't surprise me. However, I don't know. They need to tell... Okay. I'm going to reach out to... Firstly, before we go on to what I'm about to say, I do want to thank our sponsors of AI369. Great sponsor. Absolutely amazing. I would definitely recommend using it. What it is a highlights package that actually will go through your races and edit into a highlights package. So for cross eyes, it would automatically highlight that lap. I use it. I think you use it as well.
I do, yes.
Yep. So we recommend it absolutely.
I will.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm definitely using it for last week's race. So I will be using it. I know everyone will be using it. It's amazing. We love it here at Rush, and we can't wait to see where it goes. So make sure you sign up for the newsletter and also jump in, give it a go, see how it works for your races. It's absolutely wonderful. I'd recommend it. Cool. Now onto my petition to EA. Allow spectators to be able to see the weather. Please. That's all I
Get the
want.
weather right, because even the drivers don't really have any idea.
Good point.
What's going on?
Very good point.
It could be raining and it says sunny, so
That is a good point.
I
So
think first they need to fix that.
get the weather right, please. That's all we ask. Alright, cool.
Take it away, Edge.
No worries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and away we go for 35 laps of racing around Hungary. A few movements already. Let's have a look at the tyres that everyone's on. Everyone's on mediums except for 6-party Swift. We're going through turn 1. Matty gets alongside Crondog, but Crondog fights back, almost getting alongside Cross Eyes. Top 4. Staying stationary as Tyler Davey goes for the move on Two-Door Gaming. We already have a yellow flag, and it looks like Minmay has
big
crashed
crash.
with a 10-second time penalty to a severe collision to Wildcard. Minmay has front wing damage. That is not good. Wildcard does not have anything. So quickly going up to the front half of the grid. We'll just keep an eye on this. Tyler Devi has actually taken that spot of 4th. Matty in 3rd. Crondog in 2nd. Following Cross-Eyes Gaming, who has held that 4th. Already gaining some time. He'll be wanting to break the DRS here if he can. Surely going for a quali lap. Let's actually have a look. He is in a hot lap going for it. So I would not be surprised if we are trying to see him break the DRS to Crondog. DRS being very, very valuable here. It being a Monaco without walls. But no one has broken the DRS except Minmay, who did have that incident and that 10-second time penalty. You would imagine he would come and serve that pretty quickly. And that is your lap around Hungary.
Yeah, if Minmay does have damage, which it looks like he does, he's going to have to serve that 10 seconds and won't be able to get that removed. So that is very unlucky there, as Damino just gets past Vettel, Dante just gets past JJ Gamer, and Chef looks like he just got ahead of TMT. A lot of overtakes going to turn 1. There's not too many overtaking opportunities here, and they're definitely making the most of it.
Absolutely. Vettel falling outside of the top 10 with Damino overtaking him. How far is Damino up? Because wasn't he knocked out in Q1? Oh my god, Damino's up 7.
Wow.
He was knocked out of Q1. He's already in the top 10. Damino is a different breed. You've also got JJ Gamer, who's up 5. Swift, who's up 5. Some of the big losers. TMT Legend is down in 17th. I know it's only lap 2, but that is crazy. Just keep an eye on a few drivers. The top 3 haven't changed, though. The only one that's changed is Tyler and Tudor in the top 5. SJ's up 3 positions. Drift is down 1. Mudpack keeping 8th. Bucking Bronco is down 2.
Cross-Eyes has broken DRS.
Cross-Eyes has broken DRS already. But I think Crondog does not get...
Yes, Matty on Crondog. Trying to catch Cross-Eyes. Looks like if Crondog doesn't try and fight, but it looks like he's going to.
All in vain, though, as Matty gets the move
much
done.
Not much battery for either of them.
We'll switch back over to the tyres. No, not much battery for them at all. Or Cross-Eyes. out of the top 5, Tyler has the most battery and appears to be pushing as well. He's just gone purple in sector 1. I think it's fair to say that if Cross Eyes can keep this gap to Maddie, I think it's over.
Yeah.
Because DRS is pretty valuable around here.
It's a very thin track, so not too many overtaking opportunities, like I said before. But hopefully just a lot of battles will slow everyone else down as Chef gets a 3-second on the 3rd lap of the race. Just
Definitely.
to point out, looks like Minmay has stayed out with that front wing damage. And it looks like he is catching the cars in front. So, not too sure what's happening in front. But there's already 2 seconds between Crosseye and now Krondog. But Maddie with the unbelievable switchback. Can he try and stick it around the outside at turn 2? Doesn't look like he can. Is Tolman Davey going to try have a look down the inside?
Don't think he will.
Almost tried to follow Krondog through.
I definitely think he needed to follow Krondog through, as TMT and NZ Chef are going side by side. Focus a bit now on the bottom of the grid. Swift Party and Sick Party and Swift, doing pretty well on those hard tires. It seems that they've warmed up now, but they're still keeping a few drivers behind, which is pretty interesting. You can start to see the gaps starting to form from first, obviously, and then 2nd to 7th, and then you got the battle of 8th, 9th, and 10th, and then you've got 11th down to... Is it 11th? 11th,
Bucking
12th,
Bronco and Mudpack are going side by side in sector 3. Sorry to cut you off. But they're still side by side through the second last corner. And it looks like he gets the move done, but here comes Daminho also following him through. Goes around the outside of the last corner. Still behind, but looks like he's going to have the better run down the straight. A lot more battery. Mudpack's on 20%. Here he goes. Can he go for it on Bucking Bronco as well? It's a bit of contact.
Sorry, I've just noticed that Vettel was pit. Front wing damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Battlevine and Swift are going side by side right behind Sick Party.
TMT is spun.
TMT spun?
Yep. Coming out of turn 1. A very difficult part of the track to get on the power, and he is spun.
That is very interesting. Minmay still has that wing damage. It hasn't pit yet. Vettel, the first of the pitters. No one else to pit yet. Thunderkiller wants us to do a lap with 2-door. Unless you're paying me, no.
Okay.
Alright, Whiff's going to pay. But it will be when Whiff pays.
Yeah, where is it? There it is.
Alright.
Lap with 2-door.
I'll start from the next lap. That's it. I'll start from the next lap.
Wait, there's a yellow flag?
Yeah, it was Sick Party.
Okay, it doesn't look like... Yep.
It looks like a bit of a breakdown with Sick Party. So, SJ has actually caught back up to this group as well. Same with Drift. Bucking Bronco has fallen out of the DRS, so we can see the top 7 will probably start to pull away here. And we'll do the onboard lap with 2-door.
Right now. Maddie gets past Krondog. It looks like a good spot to watch this all unfold. Looks like Krondog almost tries to go for it. Around the outside. But a very, very tight pack here. From P2 all the way down to P7. As Krondog gets past Maddie before turn 4, I'm not too sure how he's done that. That's not a spot where you really see overtakes.
Sorry, no,
Two-door
absolutely not.
I was just going to say that 2-door is right on the back of Tom and Davey. Either waiting for him to make a mistake or...
And he makes a mistake
lose
himself.
the DRS. So if we look behind, Drift and SJ look to go side by side, but SJ just breaks out a little bit later.
Keep an eye here, because I think Tyler might be going for the move on Maddie, trying to hold in Krondog.
SJ is out of DRS, I think.
Just
SJ doesn't have DRS.
SJ does have DRS. Just.
No, he doesn't. His wing's not open.
Mine it is. For me, it was.
Okay. For me, it's not.
Are you looking at Crone Dog or are you looking at SJ? Because it's open.
I'm looking at SJ.
It's open.
And it's still not open for me.
Alright, it's definitely open for me, so I don't know what to... Thanks, EA.
Anyway, well, he's
cool.
lost a lot of time, so
Yeah.
might be on your end.
It's weird that I would see the wing open, though. It would make more sense
Yeah.
that you didn't see the wing open. It'd be weirder if
Not
I
too
saw
sure.
the wing open, though. Anyway,
But now he's
Tyler
at the
getting a bit
DRS.
squirrely on the corner there. Almost losing DRS. But, can we just talk about Crosseyes? We haven't really focused on him much. He's 3 seconds
well at
clear
the front.
in 7 laps.
And he's on full battery. There's a yellow flag at the back, and it looks like JJ Gamer has spun.
Spun at
And it looks like
the... Don't know
Rejoins the
name.
track safely.
Yeah.
But now he's in 18th out of the points. So he's going to have to try and make it up as Minmay and Vettel are getting very close together. Minmay still has that wing damage. Vettel has a repaired wing with fresh hards. So
Yeah, I
definitely a
expect...
battle to look out for.
What's the... I'm going to have a look at this. What's the gap to leader? 36 seconds. Okay. So Vettel was outside of the pit window of
Vettel's going for it.
Crosseyes. Drift has gone for it and gotten the move done. SJ out of that DRS, obviously down on power because of it. As Dante Eminem gets a 3 second. SJ not wanting to give up position, going around the outside. Unfortunately, the outside is not the quicker version of that.
Contact.
Bit of contact, but I think we're all good. Yes, we're all
Yeah,
good.
should be all good.
Yeah, no, Drift doesn't have damage, so that's fine. Tyler's
is
still
SJ.
hanging on to Maddie and Crone Dog. Toodle hanging on to him. Driss will be wanting to catch back up. Oddcar Moat gets a 3 second time penalty. Dante Eminem also got a 3 second time penalty that. With what happened to Minnie. Oh, Minmay.
To Minmay.
He had a bit of an
He
issue.
was
he
involved
spun.
in a crash at the start.
Oh, yeah. He hit the wall
and he's
a
got
break from
damage.
it.
So yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
but hopefully when he pits, he gets prepared. Hopefully a
even
safety
notice?
car as well.
Bucking Broncos made the move on SJ as well. Tyler and Davies pit.
Solomon Davey,
That
that's
is
very
an
early.
early stop. SJ's pit.
SJ pits.
The undercut is strong here.
But is it that strong? Going on to the hards, it looks like they'll come out in
Tyler's been
traffic.
held. Tyler got held.
It's been held.
Yeah.
Has
that
SJ
is
got past
a
him?
very unsafe release there from McLaren. But Tyler's just managed to sneak past SJ, but SJ has caught him because of that hold. That's going to be an interesting battle to watch to the end.
Definitely. SJ's back in DRS now. But yeah, we'll have to see where they come out when everyone else pits.
That's
I
actually
was just
taken
about to say
Tudor
that-
out of DRS as well, actually, now that we look at it.
Oh yeah, it has.
That's actually
Um,
taken Tudor out, because he had the gap to Tyler to get it, but now he doesn't have the gap to Matty. So he's
Tudor's still got quite
really
a bit of
put it on
battery, so
there.
he can try burn to get back in. He's
back
right
in.
on it,
He's right on the edge.
barely.
Obviously,
Go on, Tudor.
not this corner. Alright.
It's a bit deep.
He gets...
As Matty
nothing.
comes into the pits, he wouldn't have it.
Matty does come into the pits. Watch his pit entry. Just under the limit there, so that's good. Tudor moving into
Bucking Bronco.
third place. Bucking Bronco is also pit, so we're starting to see the pit stops roll in. Hato has mentioned the Toyota sponsors with the new engine. I don't know what's happened, but he slowed down. So, Hato, you might want to check reliability for that one. But yeah, we'll monitor where Tyler comes out in comparison with Matty. May have actually gotten held up a bit because he hasn't actually... SJ's jumped Bucking Bronco, but Tyler hasn't jumped Matty, who's 2 places ahead of him. So Matty's actually done pretty well there. The question is, does Crone call now? Because you'd have to think that Crone and Tudor would be thinking about it.
Yeah,
Is
they
Crone
definitely
trying
should
to
be.
catch Crosseyes? Because it looks like the time is coming down a bit more. But it's also going
Just
back
about
up.
to say.
Tyler had to fix his
yeah, but it
screen.
looks like-
Okay. That explains it.
Yeah,
He had to pause.
it's unlucky.
Okay, that explains it. SJ gets the move done on Tyler.
Um,
In the chicane? I didn't catch
Where
that
does
on
that
there.
come from?
Yeah, that was. We said this wasn't an overtaking track, guys. Why are we getting overtakes done in the random places? Drifts comes
It
into
looks
the
like he's
pits.
going to try go for it on JJ Gamer on the 9-lap mediums.
Just monitor that then.
Oh, here we go. Oh, SJ almost goes for it.
SJ really
Right on
wanting
the
to hold
back.
his patience here, but Matty will pit or JJ will pit,
SJ gets
giving
DRS from
SJ
him.
DRS as well. Tyler will get DRS as well, and bucking Bronco. So this pack is really trying to chase down that Chrome Dog 2-door pack. Drifts comes out behind. So that undercut is pretty strong from the looks of it. Vettel only 5 seconds behind, so he's not out of the points yet. Position
Could
changes, please.
we-
Yes.
Yep,
There you go.
just about to say. But
We're good.
yeah, remember only half the pack has pit, so
Yes, that is a good point. Swift up 12. That is very interesting. JJ down 2,
yeah.
just pit. And he's just behind Minmay, who has pit, hasn't pit, has pit. I haven't seen Minmay pit. I don't know. I'm just going to quickly change this quickly.
Inmate has not pit.
Minmay has not pit. Minmay has not pit. Okay. So Minmay is not in the true position yet. So JJ will probably make that jump there as Dante Eminem comes into the pits. Just keep an eye. I'm going to keep an eye on that SJ group as actually coming around the second final corner now. And you can see Cross Eyes there in the background of that. That's the leader. SJ will be looking to get the move done on Sick Party here. Burning a little bit. Dante will fall down a bit. SJ won't get the move done. I think he's quite evident that if he tries for the move, Tyler's going to follow through. SJ going side by side here with Sick Party, trying to get the move done. Sick Party almost squeezing SJ out to the side of the corner, and that's contact. That is not good.
Is it possibly a safety car?
No. That is an arc situation. That is definitely an arc situation. Yeah,
Very
I think.
difficult to
Can you
get an over.
Can you D9 focus on Dante Team Oz, please? I don't know what that means, Hearts. If you could repeat that, that'd be cool.
Dante,
Focus on Dante. He's in
who
15th.
has just pit.
Yeah, he's just pit. So I'll focus on him in a bit, but we'll have a look. He's not the one that we're focusing on. We're mainly focusing on Mudpack and Damino, who have pit. So we'll see what happens with SJ here. Obviously hitting...
Look at Matty. Oh, Matty tried to go around the outside of Chef the last corner. Sorry to
No,
cut
you're
you
good.
off.
We'll keep an eye on it. Matty has
Whoa.
pit. Yeah, Matty has pit. Where is
Chef
Chef
got
gone?
very deep.
Let's see, where is Chef
Very,
gone?
very deep at the first corner
tyres,
and
yep.
already lost DRS.
There are the tyres. So, Banglabai gets a 3-second time penalty as well. Matty, the first of the pit runners. I'm going to check something. He's within Cross-Eyes pit window. He's got the undercut. Because I know Hader was asking for gap to leader.
Just to point out, Tolman Davy has pit again for mediums.
I was about to say, he does have wing damage, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's pinning for mediums to try to catch back up and hope for a safety car.
Yeah, but he will have to pit again because those mediums will not go the whole way.
Absolutely not. But you can't. But you don't want to go hards to hards because it's the same tire. So he'll
True,
most
true,
likely
but that is
pit
the second
onto
pit stop.
softs.
Whoa,
Banglabai
Banglabai
coming.
and Swift got very close.
Now, Swift
Not sure if you
is-
saw that on the stream.
No, I didn't. Sorry, I was watching Matty because I've been watching his pace as he's actually caught Swift, and will move into third place here. Two-door yet to pit. Same with Cross Eyes. That's a very interesting call from the two.
Yeah, they're going to be going for the best tyres at the end. Maybe two doors, just thinking that, you know, the cars in front of him are pitting. He's lost DRS anyway, so might as well just go for the overcut on them.
Yeah, definitely a good thought as Matty is getting very close to Swift here. Drifts
Very, very
is-
close.
Drift's actually come out in... Sorry, Corendog's actually coming out in front of Drift, but he's come out behind SJ. So Drift hasn't necessarily lost time, but SJ's gained it. So SJ is currently P2 from the pitters, and Corendog would be P3. Is there enough time there? As we see Cross Eyes pit, this will be big. I'm going to go on board with Cross Eyes. And Two-Door. So I'm going to stay with Cross Eyes and see where he comes out. Because this is where it'll be interesting.
Matty will take the lead here.
Mm-hmm.
Swift will also take second place. I think Swift has pit. I think.
No, he hasn't.
No, he's just crossed the line.
No, he hasn't. He's the only one out of the top 5 to not have pit.
Jeff and SJ going side by side into turn 1.
Absolutely. And Corendog and Drift's going side by side into turn 1. The McLarens are just in battles.
Two-Door comes out just behind Bucking Bronco.
Drift has the DRS. Pushes
Corendog.
Crone all the way out. Very good fighting there, boys. Corendog's hit the back of Chef. No damage from the look of it, but Drift has conceded that position, or the challenge, to keep him there. Chef's got to think about pitting.
Definitely. 14 lap mediums. Same with Minmay. Actually, as Minmay's in the pits now.
Yeah.
Or SJ lets off. Not SJ, sorry, Corendog lets off because Chef had a mistake and Drift tried to get a look onto Corendog. But this pack is very, very close, within about 3/10 of each other.
Absolutely, this is going to be dangerous. Corendog gets the move done on an NZT. He'll be looking to break away now. We'll keep an eye on NZT. Surely he's coming into the pits. It looks like he is, so that'll be him pitting for the hards. Corendog P5, Governor P4, Cross Eyes P3, Swift P2, yet to pit though. Matty is P1. So Matty will be hoping, as Cross Eyes does actually move into Swift's DRS, he will not get it though, because it is a double serving.
Two-Door tried to go... Oh, Damino's got damage. Two-Door tried to go for a very ambitious move on Bucking Bronco, and Two-Door had a bit of a moment coming out of the corner, and Damino ran into the back of Two-Door.
Absolutely.
As Big Ash wants to see penalties.
Already done. Damino gets a 3-second time penalty as we switch it over. So we've got 6 penalties handed out. So 7, actually, sorry. Because Minmay had a 10-second. That is an audacious move there from Mudpack, and it's gone.
Mudpack's in the grass.
Yeah, he got tapped by Damino. That's on stream. So that'll be noted as well.
Maybe the onboard can do that.
Yeah, the problem is I'm the onboard.
Oh, it looks like a very unsafe rejoin. Oh my god. Mudpack looks like a very unsafe rejoin in front of Banglabai, and Banglabai looked to have brake checked Mudpack.
Interesting,
So
the Ferraris might be fighting.
Yeah, but that was not really a spot to brake, so...
Absolutely not. SJ incident was up 12, right?
What was that?
I'd say I've got a message to look for, so it's fine. But I think the SJ incident definitely is noted, and that is definitely noted as well. I think Team T Legend will go for the move on Mudpack. The RBs and the Ferraris. We're reporting it, so it's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I won't worry about it then. Thanks, Dynasty. Dynasty's reporting an incident that was going to be on an onboard. I don't know. I'll have to worry about it. Cool. Awesome.
Which incident was this?
The SJ incident, so that's fine. Vettel gets a 3-second time penalty using all the track. Two-Door is right behind Bucking Bronco.
5 lap difference in tyres. So he's going to try to get past as soon as possible. Bucking Bronco's right outside of the DRS. Drift very close to the DRS.
Surely if you're Drift, you would back up to give Bucking Bronco the DRS, which it looks like is what he's doing. Trying to keep him in front. He's given him the DRS, so that's definitely happened. Cross Eyes sets a fastest lap of 1:17.4.
I'm not too surprised about that one.
Absolutely not.
Minmay has just been lapped by Corendog. That's what the yellow flag is.
That is the yellow
I'm
flag.
just trying to
Oh,
see.
okay. Bit of a swipe back there from Bucking, but banging wheels, that's fine. No damage to either car. Tudor gets the move done. Now we'll be looking to chase down Drift, who has actually lost time to Chrome Dog. SJ sitting behind Swift. Swift yet to pit. He will go on to the mediums, you would think, around lap 22, 23, and push through. But SJ, not showing any patience here, from the looks of it. He's just wanting to get the moves done and move on.
Yeah, there's an 8-lap difference in tyres between SJ and Swift as Swift goes off the track. So SJ would want to get past as soon as possible and then try to catch the cars ahead. He might look for it. Looks to just stay behind. Trying to get the DRS. But yeah, that's allowed Chrome Dog and the cars behind to catch up. Swift looks like he's coming into the... not into the pits.
He's just taking a long turn. So NZT gets another 3-second time penalty. SJ is already on the overtake. Has a bit of a moment, but gets past Swift in the end. Chrome Dog will be looking to follow his teammate through. Don't make any crashes. Chrome Dog overtakes SJ. The McLarens are going side by side. Drift gets the move done as well. Not wanting to let...
Looks like a bit of moving under braking from Drift there. Tudor had to slam on the brakes. Tudor tries to go for it on Swift.
Gets the move done on Swift.
Oh, on Tudor.
And Drift actually gets the move done on SJ as well. What's happened there?
Tudor goes for a nice jet as well, side by side through turn 5, but he gets on the inside curb. You don't really want to do that.
So he'll cede the position there. Drift will be hoping that Bucking Bronco can get past Swift as soon as possible so he doesn't lose the DRS. Because at the moment, that does look like it is a Aston versus McLaren and two-door fight.
Just to point out, even though there's 5-lap difference in tyres between Matty and Cross Eyes, as Tudor gets a 3-second.
Tudor's got a 3-second.
Cross Eyes has caught Matty as he gets the fastest lap by a second in that lap.
Cross Eyes is just cracked here. I think that's what we're figuring out. I'll just keep an eye on this battle as Bucking Bronco finally gets past Swift. Tudor will get past SJ here. Taking the inside curb, almost cutting that off.
SJ just goes for the switchback.
Luckily, I taught Tudor how to do that. Crone is in P2. So he's really going to want to try to push up.
As well.
Pardon?
TMT Legend just got past Vettel as well.
So moves have been happening. Yeah, moves have been happening more than we thought it was, but there also have been that many incidents that it kind of lost track of what's happened. A Sick Party has actually now come into pit. I think that's his first pit stop, and he's gone onto the mediums
and repaired his wing.
So I think you'd be seeing. I think we're seeing 3 more pitters. I reckon. In Vettel, Swift.
Who's the third edge?
Including
we've got a yellow flag. That is Minmay slowing down as he is lapped.
Yeah, it is Minmay slowing down. Is TMT still TP for RB? Yes, he is. Watson RB said, "Come on, Aston." Watson RB, now that you're here, can you answer my question? Where did you find Bucking Bronco? Because he came out of nowhere.
Interested to see his answer.
I want to know.
Come out of nowhere and is very quick.
First it was Hey, now it's Bucking Bronco. What's going on? Where are these good drivers coming from? But yeah, we'll keep an eye on Tudor as he actually gets into the DRS of Drift, and Drift has actually dropped out of Chrome Dog's DRS. Damn, that boy loves RB. Here's what TP for. Yes, he has been a TP. I think, he's going to hit his 100th race as the TP of RB soon. As Dante gets the move done on Swift. Swift surely thinking about pitting soon. You would have to think.
You have to.
Because he's now... he was P3 when the pit stops were happening. I don't know, he was a reserve. He did preseason in Austria and got P4. Yeah, no, he's pretty good.
Just pretty good.
Well, Tudor's just gone purple in the second sector, so...
You might get held up in the third.
We'll see.
Cross Ice has caught Matty. Already.
Cross Ice has caught Matty.
And he's already passing him.
Alright, we're going on board with Cross Eyes.
Okay. Thanks, Hato.
Yeah.
Bit late.
You know what? We're gonna do
Uh,
this. We're gonna get rid of this, and we're just gonna focus on this. So, Whiff, you can keep going, but I've got no graphics on my screen.
Okay. But Two-Door gets past Drift. And they try to go side by side, but Two-Door has only 10% of battery. So we've got... Never mind, I'm in the wrong picture. My screen has gone black.
You're kidding.
No. Oh, I'm
All
back.
right, so we'll keep monitoring this.
I'm back. I'm back.
You're back? Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, Two-Door, not too much battery, and out of DRS of Crondog. But Cross Eyes is almost...
Cross Eyes
Okay,
is
he
full
has
DRS.
now broken DRS.
Cross Eyes, dude. What are you... How's that ad coming up while I was watching the onboard? Sorry, Ash.
Yeah, I do get that as well. But yeah. It's, when do we talk about driver of the day? Is that lap 30?
I think I've already decided who my driver of the day is, because this is just
Yeah.
domination. We'll see what happens. We'll have a look at the positionings. But yeah, Dynasty's also put Cross Eyes. I think I'm inclined to agree. As Header says,
Might be a clean
past
sweep.
domination. Yeah. It's not. I am very happy to say this. It is not a Grand Slam, because Two-Door was pole in Q2. So it is not a Grand Slam for Cross Ice, but it is very close.
Very, very
the
close.
only other one I would be thinking of is Demito, who's gone up 8 positions and is in P9. If he goes up a couple or more, I think... Yeah, it is pretty close to a Grand Slam. It's 1 session off Saints. But he hasn't led every lap, which I think is also the other point. Because he had to overtake someone.
Yeah. Very, very close.
It is very close, but I think he might get it snatched away if Demino can get into the top 5. It's hard to argue with a performance like that from Demino. But I think we're pretty heavy at the moment with where we are. At this point in time, the only thing that can, I think, cause more chaos is the safety car. Tyres, there you are, Marzi. They're already up for you. I got you.
2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Two-Door is broken, or is in DRS of Crondog, and Drift is just outside of it. TMT goes for it on Mudpack right before the DRS zone. And Damino gets overtaken by Bang by.
It is a Red Bull versus RB fight at the moment here.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You keep stealing my words.
Sorry.
But, yeah, V-Carb and Ferrari getting pretty close as SJ almost hits Bucking Bronco. Coming into turn
Vettel has
4.
also pit.
Yes, he has.
So he's now on the mediums in P17.
Not a great race from Mercedes at the moment. Edge.
No, not at the moment. It's they'll probably go back to the garage and figure out what happened. I know for a fact that Vettel doesn't like Hungary, and Tyler wasn't feeling comfortable. But yeah, also 2 separate incidents, so it doesn't help.
True.
So it's not a good result for Mercedes so far, but they'll bounce back. Is that SJ coming into the pits? SJ's coming into the pits.
It is.
Why is SJ pitting? Marzi.
Maybe his tyres aren't.
Marzi, why is SJ pitting?
Yeah, tell us, Marzi. Go on.
What's going on?
Looks like he was in a good shot as well.
He was.
He's gone to the mediums.
Interesting. Maybe he's, I don't know, trying to catch up. Trying to push for maybe a McLaren 1-2. Which I don't
remember. He did pit onto those hards very early compared to everyone else. Is this side by side with Swift, it looks like.
Who's also on those
turn
mediums.
1. Yeah.
Just monitor. We'll monitor SJ's pace at the moment, because he is, 2/10 down on wildcard, which would be P12. Remembering he doesn't have penalties either, so if he can get in, if we have a look at the penalties, Bangla by NZT both have 6 seconds. Tudor, Dante, Damino, Mudpack, Wildcard, Vettel, and Minmay all have 3 seconds. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a call to sort of bring him in to try to get some more power in those tyres, but it's a bit of an interesting call with 9 laps to go. As Tudor finally is caught up to Krondog, pushing him through turn 1. He's got 0 battery, or he's got 22% battery left, but he's not going to get the move done on Krondog just yet. Krondog on that 50% battery, able to push and put his car nicely there to hold on to P3. Remembering Tudor does have the 3-second time penalty, so he does actually have to clear Krondog by 3 seconds to get that.
Oh, Krondog goes off the track, almost gets a penalty. I'll actually check the warnings. Krondog has not got any warnings.
Vettel sets the fastest lap.
Wow.
So Vettel's on a bit of a tear.
Maddie has got 1 warning. Crosseyes has got none. So the people at the front are definitely just staying out of trouble, out of warnings, out of penalties.
We
There's
have
a
a
yellow
yellow
flag at the back. That's wildcard Merc.
Oh, he's letting people through. I think he's gone a bit wide through turn 4. I would have a feeling he's gone wide through there. He's just let people through to sort of minimize the damage. Just go back on with Tudor
Yellow.
as he pushes for it. Can't get the move done. He looks a second time. There's another yellow. That would be Sick Party letting through Crosseyes. As Damino gets a 3-second time penalty as well. Dante gets the move done on Bucking Bronco. And they're side by side at the moment. He's really pushing for a Bucking Bronco, but I think Dante has gotten the move done. So Red Bull having an amazing weekend at the moment. Aston also having an amazing weekend. Haas, bit of a mixed bag at the moment, I think, with the NZT and Crosseyes. And I think the same can be said about the McLaren and Kick team as well. Tudor is really pushing Krondog through those corners, as Wildcard Merc gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. What other battles are there? That is Minmay, who needs to actually get out of the way because he's being lapped, but
Minmay was actually fighting Damino. He actually overtook him in the DRS. So, as he has a moment.
Yeah, no, he needs to let him through now.
Please.
Yeah, he needs to let him through now, which it looks like he does.
And now it's TMT behind him. But he has got battery on. So that may be why he's gone for a little half spin into the wall. Krondog and Tudor were side by side.
Damino's pit.
Wow.
That's an interesting call.
It's very late.
Yeah, there's like 7
Very
laps
late
to
into
go.
this
Unless
race.
he's going onto the softs, I don't see why he's pit. If I see medium said Damino, yeah, okay, cool, softs. Thought so.
Okay. Soft should go all the way.
Softs will go the way, yeah. Tudor Krondog just can't let him go. Like he's just not able to. Cross has extended his gap as well to that 3.7 seconds, just in case.
We've got a yellow.
That would be Sick Party.
Oh,
that is very close.
That may be looked at.
Maybe. I didn't see it on stream.
I'm not sure if that's a rule.
Unsafe rejoin? Absolutely. But that would have to be up to either Krondog or Tudor, because I missed that on stream. I saw it. Keep fighting Tudor, let drifts. Oh, yeah, if Tudor keeps fighting, that'll actually bring drifts into P4. But he's going for it around the outside.
Tudor try not to fight. If he is listening to this,
first of the season?
Yeah, he really just wants to kind of get away from drift. Follow Krondog.
He's got a few things there, but I think he's trying to get away from Krondog and hope Krondog doesn't fight. But knowing Krondog, he will fight. He will want P3 on track. He won't want a penalty.
Oh,
I will back with.
You will back me?
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. So, driver of the day. I think it's fair to say it's precise.
I mean, looking at the position changes, I'll go with Dante.
Position changes.
He looks like he's had
I think it's a 3-second time penalty.
a pretty good race.
Yeah, but
Apart from
he's also got that 6 seconds, which depending on how close TMT gets, he might actually be able to get a P7, which would be interesting. Cross eyes clear.
Mudpack's in the wall.
Mudpack's in the wall.
Yep.
He's not
and
out.
an unsafe rejoin.
Oh, I keep missing these.
A double unsafe rejoin.
All right, so I need to talk to a few people about rejoins.
Definitely. He went into the wall and reversed on track in front of Swift and Chef.
All right, so I imagine that will be reported, and if not, then we'll figure out something. But I'll probably talk to a few people about unsafe rejoins, so that's fine. We can sort that out. The closest battle on track is still this two-door corn dog fight that has been going on for about 4 laps. 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah.
Either two-door needs to get past corn dog, or just needs to follow him.
He should just follow him, get away from drift. Because
Well,
he
he's
does
gotten
have
away
a
from
3-second, and Krondog only has, I think it was 0 warnings.
Yeah, Tyler will actually move up to P17 as JJ Gamer has come into the pits.
Yeah.
The only two to be lapped at the moment are Sick Party and Min-May. Wildcard gets past Mudpack. Swift is still in front of NZT. That pitting onto mediums, I don't think has actually helped either Damino or SJ.
No, not at all.
So I'm still a bit surprised about the call, but we'll see how it plays.
For the people outside of the points, if I go to Gap, fastest lap right now is Vettel.
Yes.
I don't think he gets a
doesn't get a
point if
point.
he's outside of top 15.
From memory, he doesn't get a point. However, it was handed to someone in the sprint race last week. So I don't necessarily know if he gets the point for that. But I think Damino and JJ Gamer are going to try to argue that point. As NZT finally gets past Swift, going side by side, spins it a little bit, doesn't have the DRS though, or puts it back on a little bit. But Swift will keep that position on the mediums. Don't know how long they will go for, as Mudpack has now pit onto P17. Points for Mercedes! I've been waiting for that.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. We will actually be on lap 32. TMT Legend does get a 3-second time penalty. So that actually means SJ, if he can gain about 1.5, TMT is actually slowing down a bit. He has damage. TMT has damage.
Ooh.
It is too late to pit.
Let me just...
No, it's not. It's a right end plate.
SJ's catching up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as I was saying before, with the fastest lap, maybe someone like Min-May or Mudpack has just gone onto the softs. He's probably the best bet. Might be able to steal that fastest lap point from Mercedes as Swift gets a 3-second penalty.
And that's just, I think, Hungarian Golias Leves Gulask.
It is a different language.
That is Hungarian. I think.
You
Sick
speak
Party gets a
Hungarian,
3-second time penalty. What was that, sorry?
Don't you speak Hungarian?
No. Hell no.
I swear you told me you speak Hungarian.
No.
Anyway,
I speak Bogan, dude.
yeah, good enough.
Yeah.
As
I speak Bogan and BS, and those are the
Dynasty's
two
asking
other
to-
languages in English. Yeah, so go.
I was just about to say Dynasty's asking to see pens, which
I've already done.
I've already got on.
Yeah, no, I've got
Um,
something that allows me to see it pretty quickly, so we are good.
Looks like Chef has got damage. He's right in front of Damino, who's on the fresh softs. Get really close. Damino's going for it. It looks like...
Whoa!
Oh, there's contact.
I caught that. That's something
Yeah, you
I
got
caught.
that one.
Lap 33. We'll note it.
That looks like Demino just didn't leave enough space on the outside. But yeah, as Chef comes into the pits, I can't see his front wing.
Give me a second, guys.
Done now.
OBS is being weird. That's fine. Yeah, so that's been noted.
Chef might be able to steal the fastest lap here
Yeah, potentially. He's gone
because of that incident.
The only problem is he's whoa,
party, I
whoa,
believe,
whoa,
is
whoa,
slowing
whoa,
down.
whoa, whoa. JJ spun. Okay, we just had yellow flags popping up everywhere. NZT would actually
Yeah, I
go
did see
down a
that.
lap as well, so he would hope you would be hoping he would actually try to work with cross eyes here to get that fastest lap.
Yeah. I was just thinking that might be lap 32 for Demino and NZT if they were lapped.
I think
I don't think they were.
I think Min May is either down 1 lap or he's almost down 2 laps. I think.
Yeah, it's just down 1 lap.
Yeah, he's almost down 2 because cross eyes is in the same sector as him. That's fine. Tudor still.
But he has
holding
pit
on
again,
to
so
Krondor.
Minmay
Yeah.
has gone onto the softs. And he will be in DRS of, is that?
Who do we have on the softs?
That's
So
Tyler.
we've got Demino, JJ, Mudpack, Entity, and Minmay. So they will both be fighting for it. Double Merc points. Let's go. Yes. Very
Minmay's going to go
nice.
for it on Tyler. Trying to get past as soon as possible with the DRS to try to get the fastest lap. But maybe Tyler might try and fight to slow him down.
Yeah.
To kind of prevent him from getting that fastest lap.
I was
Doesn't
about to
look
say,
like it.
I'm actually on board with NZT at the moment, who's right behind Cross Eyes. Almost an incident. That's going to
I
be a
did
heart and
not
mouth
see
moment
that.
for Hato. NZT has actually unlapped himself as well.
NZT is on the softs. Repaired wing with DRS. He's going for the fastest lap, definitely.
Can't get fastest lap out of the 15. Yeah. But I think they can steal it from him, Dynasty. So they won't get points for it, but Vettel also won't.
Yeah.
So it really will depend. As NZT's actually gone purple sector 1. So we'll just keep an eye on this one. In fact, we'll actually switch it over to fastest lap. So he needs a 16.665. The Ferrari is out of fuel.
Which one?
Banglabai, I think. I'm just going to quickly switch over. Banglabai is out of fuel.
Maybe he thought there was going to be a safety car.
Yeah. But, he is out of fuel on the final lap. So SJ will actually catch him there. We'll just go back
Get out
on
of the
with
way.
NZT.
He almost went
get
into
it.
SJ.
We'll keep an eye on this as NZT will actually push here and steal the fastest lap. Alright.
There it is.
That's fine. Cross Eyes will be your winner. And Matty AU will get second. Krondok will get third. No, we haven't really talked about it, but driver of the day. Swift actually has gone up 9 positions. I think that's a commendable.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a really commendable performance from Swift.
Are you going with Swift for your driver of the day?
Yes, because he's just gone up 10. And Spengler like it's a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limit.
Yeah,
What?
he's cut the corner intentionally. The chicane, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
To try and actually get to the end.
Yeah.
As there's more yellows.
I think
A
it's
Mercedes. Vettel's out of fuel. And there's another car
Vettel
as
is out of
well,
fuel.
I think. Vettel is out of fuel. He might not get points here. But he doesn't have a penalty.
It's going to be
He
close
needs
here.
NZT to catch him.
It's going to be very close here. Because I think NZT, if we look at the penalties,
NZT
needs 3
NZT
seconds.
up to the line.
Nah.
He gets him.
Nah, he won't get him. 'cause
But the
penalties.
penalty.
Yeah, the 3 seconds.
Wow, that was
But yeah. I think
Very
we're gonna
close.
have to go with Swift. Because he's gained 10 positions. In a track that
I'll go
we've
with
said
Cross Eyes
is
because
not...
he's
Well, we need to agree.
Cross Eyes. Yeah.
I'll make my case,
My
you
vote.
make your case.
My
Driver of the
vote
day,
is
Dante. It is not Dante. Dante did not get driver of the day.
my vote is Cross Eyes.
Well, we're
Pretty
getting
much led from start to finish.
yeah.
It's tough. Very tough.
All right, I think everyone's going cross eyes.
People are going Swift as well, though.
Yeah, but the problem
Never
is
mind,
everyone
that-
who's going cross eyes is
that's just the Williams.
Yeah, and everyone going Swift is Williams. The only one I'm going with is Dynasty, who said cross eyes.
Yeah.
Peanuts said
I'm
cross
just
eyes.
looking
I think.
I'm looking at
Oh,
the
Lamb
penalties.
said. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with
Just Cross Eyes?
I think we'll have to go with cross
Because
eyes.
Swift,
Yeah.
Swift did get a penalty. That's really the main difference.
Mm.
I think I'm going to give it to Cross Eyes.
Even the game gave Swift over the day. Yeah. Even on the track on his chat. Wait,
Cross
what?
Eyes.
That's impressive. I might have to watch that back. Yeah, okay. I'll concede. We'll give it to Cross Eyes then.
Yeah.
I'll concede.
I got you,
for
Hader.
that.
But a very, very good racing. Very a lot of overtakes and no safety cars.
It's you son of a gun. Sorry, Lamb. They made a good point. They made a very good point. So we'll get the podium in. If I can remember the podium. I think we'll go with Cross Eyes. We'll go with Maddie got second, and then Crone Dog got third.
Crone Dog's in here. They're all in here.
Oh, they're all in here?
Yes, sir.
All three?
Yes.
I think so.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys are excited to get this on the way. I'm happy with this. I didn't even have to call you guys out. All right, cool. So we will actually start off with. Sorry, I just realised I'm not invited to Lamb's birthday party anymore. So thanks, Wef.
Oh.
Alright, we'll actually
As long as I
start
am, that's
off with third place in Crone Dog. Crone Dog, you there, mate?
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful. It's good to speak to you again. I know last season you had a few of these, so it's good to see you back up there. Mate, walk us through what was going on, because you had a bit of a battle there with Tudor at the end. What was going through your mind?
Just trying to stay in front. That was it. Literally stay in front. I know. Well, I had good Marzi engineering me, so I had some information. So I was just trying to save ERS where I could, and then just burn it where I needed to, and just keep staying in front at all costs. I know he had the 3 seconds, but yeah, I was still trying to take advantage of that, staying in front, and hopefully, wear out his tyres while he's sitting behind me. He had a good moment a few to go when he went on the inside, but I broke a little bit early because I was anticipating he was going to do it, so just then took the overtake again. So after that, I think it was pretty much free sailing, kind of. But yeah, he gave me a run for my money, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It seemed like he was. Well, we weren't sure. It was either he was trying to get past you, or he was trying to stick with you to not fall into drifts. So it seemed like he was challenging you and wanting help at the same time. So, but good race to get P3. Very happy for you, and obviously Marzi would be very happy with that as well. So,
He's over the moon.
I'm sure he is. I'll pass you over to Whiff for this one.
That's all good.
G'day, Crone Dog.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad, and I'm sure that you are over the moon with that.
Yeah, I'm stoked. It was a good strategy during qualifying. We didn't, did the mediums first stint, and it was a pretty quick time. Got us P7 on the mediums, and then was in the top I think 3 or 4 after that Q3. And then the second one, just used the old tyres and got whatever time I got in that Q2. So then, I had a spare set for the Q3. Went on the sauce because it looked like it was going to rain, but then it didn't. and then it was saying no, it's delayed, and then it just didn't rain at all. So then just tried to use all the fresh tires I had, but I still had a fresh set in reserve. It was a pretty clean start, and actually a pretty clean race throughout. I saw there was a few yellow flags, but I'm not sure what happened. But everyone did a really great job tonight. Especially, I want to mention Matty because he pitted a little bit later than me, I think, and still managed to hold off and get that P2. So the strategy was really there for him. So yeah, really well done on that because I was trying to do the undercut, thinking keep my tyres were already going off anyway, so I was just trying to then get onto the hards quicker and hopefully the undercut would work, but yeah, that didn't seem to do the trick at all. So yeah, congrats to Matty for P2 definitely, and yeah.
Yeah, looks like an amazing race from you. Even with Tudor, as they just said before, got a bit scarier sometimes.
But you nearly wet yourself.
I did.
You should have heard him. You watch the stream back. There was literally a point where he goes, "Come on, Tudor," and you're like, "All right."
Got to cheer for my drivers.
Oh, absolutely. No, he's a really good driver. Like, he was quick. I didn't know how much longer I was going to hold off, but thankfully, I was each lap. I was just like, okay, just survive, get through the next one, And, yeah, it was just a little bit of luck, but yeah, maybe a little bit lucky that I was the one who came out of the pits in front of him, and probably hurt his tyres just from being behind me that whole time. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, very good race from you, and hopefully we'll get to see a win sometime soon.
We'll see what happens. There's tracks that suit everyone. Obviously last week wasn't mine, so this week was a pretty decent one. So I'm happy with the podium.
Thanks for hopping in, mate, and good race.
No worries. Cheers, guys.
Absolutely. We'll actually pass it over to Matty, AU. P2, mate. That's really impressive. So I'm massive congratulations to you with that one. Walk us through sort of what you were thinking during the race, what the strategy was, because obviously you were one of the last to pit. Were you kind of expecting that everyone would go early and you were just hoping for an overcut, or was it sort of just, my tyres feel good, I'm just going to keep going?
Nah, I was one of the sorry boys, I'm pretty on my deathbed here, but I was actually one of the first to pit. Tyler was the one who was the first to pit behind me, so I decided I'd follow him in next lap, trying to block him off really. But the team told me that the undercut was the right way to go. If you sort of lap box like lap 9 or 10, you should get a massive advantage. So I did, and it came out I think it was 5 seconds in front of Cross Eyes, who he wasn't really in my battle today, but Crone Dog definitely was, and it gave me I think it was a 10 or 11 second advantage, and that was just enough to hold on. He was definitely quicker than me all day. I think I did the better strategy.
Yeah, thanks for that one, mate. Pass you over to Whiff for this one. But yeah, congrats on the P2.
Cheers.
G'day, Matty. It was a really good race there.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. You're in the lead for quite a bit of it.
Yeah, it's all right.
It just pretty much stole my question I was going to ask again. But in the lead for a couple of laps there. Did you see the gap to Cross Eyes behind just shrinking and shrinking like pretty much with every corner? And just kind of give up when he caught up, or?
Yeah, he wasn't my battle today. He was, I think it was like at least 6 or 7 tenths a lap quicker. So I knew he was going to catch eventually. It was, as I said before, it was just, it was Crone Dog that was the battle. But yeah, massive points. Good for the team. Dante came P7, so a good showing for Red Bull. So makes up for a shitty week last week, really.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that there's a lot of contrast between this week and last week at Monza. But yeah, really good race, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
No worries. And we will switch over to pole position. And look, I fought for it not to be, but also our driver of the day. Cross Eyes, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, mate. How are we?
Yeah, good, good. I guess my first question is where did that come from?
It's my favourite track. So I had a lot of pace in time trial today, just mucking around. So I knew I had a bit of a shout, and then ended up myself did a practice session, full length race, and I gapped the 100 AI by 26 seconds, and I'm like, oh, I might be on here. So yeah, it's just everything come into line, and yeah, enjoyed it.
No worries. I do kind of want to point something out. I did notice this. From last season, we did have a Haas driver in Div 5 who won his second race by a fair amount. He did 1,000 laps of that track. And I've already asked you elsewhere that you've done 1,000 laps of Hungary's. But I'm starting to see the similarities, and it's worrying me.
Nah, nothing to worry about there. So like all last season, I was Div 5, and yeah, it was dominated by, a Fat Eagle. But I was always mid-pack, and some tracks I'd jump out and maybe sneak a podium, but I wouldn't say worry too much about, one race compared to my P18 in Monza last week.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like it's just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, this is just ridiculous. I will pass you over to Whiff for a couple of questions as well.
Yeah, Cross Eyes.
G'day.
Yeah, as Edge said before, I pushed for you to get driver of the day. Pretty much, apart from a couple of laps, led from lap 1 right to the end. But yeah, I saw you broke DRS pretty much on lap 2. From then, was it just like not making any mistakes, trying to keep as consistent as possible, or were you still trying to pull away?
Oh, I was real worried about a safety car. So I wanted to break DRS because I thought Crone was going to be my biggest problem today after his qualifying. So I tried to break that DRS as quick as I could, and held it into turn 1 and kept it all clean. And when he was about 8/10, and my engineer Sainz, he was just saying burn, 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 and yeah, just broke it. And I thought he was going to burn to get back into it, but I just kept, putting some laps in, and then he started fighting with someone. I don't know who it was, and it sort of made me gain that extra second and a bit. And from there, it was just head down and watch breaking points.
Yeah, obviously that's kind of what you want to do in the lead, but I think it was Toodle that Crondog was battling. Kind of gave you a bit of a head start, but yeah, it was amazing to see what you could do that race, and in quali, you smashed everyone in quali.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. So time trial today, I got down to a 13, so I was pretty happy with that. So if I could get anywhere near the low 14s, I knew it was going to be a big chance. Seeing those tier 4 was a mid 14, so
yeah, amazing race, mate, and congrats on the win.
yeah, bit of Haas domination for you.
Yeah, okay, don't get used to it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it's nice to see Hearts off the bottom of the overalls, so.
Yeah, well, game's game, isn't it?
You'll be on one week and you'll be off the next. But.
Yeah, well.
We will. No worries. So, we'll. I think we'll end it there. I don't think there's anything else that I had to ask. Did you have anything else you wanted to ask with, or no?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for everyone tuning in today. That is Division 5. We do have Div 6 tomorrow, which you'll catch myself in, and you do have Div 3, which you'll actually catch Whiff in. So we're yet to race. So be sure to watch up, and we'll make sure we get that all sorted for you. But everyone, thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Whiff for joining me in the comms box today. And again, thank you to our sponsors, SimLab, Pagnian, Advanced Simulation, and AI369. So thank you for that, and enjoy the rest of your night.